Today we are in Brescia, was once the epicenter of coronavirus in the north of Italy. In Lombardia alone, there is a recorded 95,768 deaths. Italy entered a total lockdown on March 10, 2020. Nearly 3 months of quarantining measures took their toll. The Prime Minister decided that the country could no longer wait for a vaccine and economic activity had to resume. He also admitted that lifting the lockdown would be a calculated risk. The government permitted movement between several regions of the country starting the 3rd of June. This was done is full cognizance of the fact that the pandemic is not yet over. There are some positive indications of reversal of the pandemic. More than 177,000 infected people across Italy have successfully recovered. Even so, the country's health minister cautioned that continued adherence to social distancing and safety measures is paramount. The reopening of Italy was vital to the country's economy. Between May the 4th and May 18th, many businesses were allowed to resume commercial activity. The government also approved a €55 billion stimulus package. This would help compensate businesses for the lost income and help Italy's economy recover faster. Italy is a magnet for tourists. Following the easing of the lockdown after 10 weeks, the country hopes to see an increase in tourist inflows. Italian borders are currently open only to visitors from other parts of Europe. The country is set to welcome tourists this summer. Tourism contributes 13% to Italy's annual GDP. In 2018, visitors from Europe and elsewhere added €232 billion to Italy's economy. Last year, more than 63 million tourists visited Italy. During the lockdown, Italy had to shut down its historic sites, beaches, and museums. On the 5th of June, the National Tourism Agency of Italy reported that travel sites in Rome, Venice, and Milan had received over 300 million page hits via web searches. Evidently, millions of tourists want to visit Italy this summer. Italy's lockdown, although long and painful, was necessary. Equally necessary are the precautionary measures that the government has imposed now. Italy's health officials warned that being complacent about controlling the spread of infection could lead to a pandemic worse than the one we are recovering from. We were all put in the midst of a worldwide trial that has changed our lives beyond recognition. We were confronted with the true uncertainty of human existence and the true vulnerability of human life. How often have so many of us believed that we are supreme masters of the world around us? We were brought face to face with the most basic questions of life. What were we here for? What have we done with our lives? What do we yet wish to do if given the opportunity? Who is truly important on our lives? What it is that we truly cherish? The pandemic led us to some painful insights. If we know who is truly important to us and what we truly cherish, then why have we spent so little of our lives pursuing these things? This is the lesson that we must take into. The time has come to mobilize this goodness in our midst rather than drive it to the sidelines through institutions and incentive systems that reward selfishness and predatory competitiveness. The time has come to reevaluate the appropriate goal of business, the goal of our economic activities, the goal of our ideologies and social conventions, and the goal of our local and national international governance structures. The pandemic shows us that the goals of all these domains must always be the same: contribute to the fulfillment of human needs and purposes. Let us all be kind to one another.